Right, we are back. Another episode of Attack
Hello, I'm
on
back.
Show. Yes, Demetrius back in studio. He liked it. He liked it.
I did.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it so much that I'm here again.
I hit his car
speak.
keys.
Yes. I can't go. I can't leave.
We got a fun episode. We're going to take a look on preview review. The It Chapter 2 trailer was released.
Oh, God.
We like those horror films.
Yes,
so
we do.
We're going to stick with
Love
that
it.
tone. And then we have another Attack the Web. We have TK-436, a Stormtrooper story to check out. It's a little older fan film. I think it was pretty cool. We might have some different views of opinion on this
Yes.
one. Yeah, but we're going to check it out anyway for you to see if it's worth your time to watch. And then on Binge Worthy, we're going to take a look at Netflix's original series, Black Mirror. Season 5 just came out, right?
Yes.
Season 5, yeah. Miley Cyrus is in it?
Yeah, she is. Isn't that crazy? You know what? I was expecting more episodes. They only got 3, but you know what? That leaves me wanting more.
Yeah. Ready for season 6.
So ready for season 6.
Marketing works.
Yes,
and
it did.
then we're going to button things up with I Miss My MTV. We're going to take a look at Toro y Moi. We've got him back. Featured his first song. Now we've got Ordinary Pleasure, which is a pretty funky track. I liked it. So ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't already, make sure you click like and subscribe below.
Do it.
You're going to want to share this episode after you're done watching it. As always, I'm Robbie,
I'm Demetrius.
and this is Attack on Show. All right, so as promised in the intro, we're taking a look at It Chapter 2. The first one was a great film. Kind
Yes,
of
it was.
a horror take of like Stand By Me and Goonies.
Yes.
It was very well done. This takes place further in the future. The kids are all grown up. I love the casting. So let's jump right into it.
Yes.
It Chapter 2.
Something happens to you when you leave this town. The farther away, the hazier it all gets. But me, I never left.
Sorry, if the clown's been chasing me since my childhood, I'm getting out.
Honestly, why would I stay in this horrible town? You know what this scene really reminds me of? The Shining. You know that scene where the hotel...
The blood.
Yes.
At that point, I'd be like, never mind, I'll drown.
Yeah, you know what, on second thought,
To the losers.
cheers, we all might die.
We're gonna die.
I swear. If it isn't
I gotta say, the casting for this movie is excellent.
Spot on.
Yes.
we'll come back to it.
We didn't stop it.
Pennywise.
I guess it's time for the next generation to pick up the slack. I'm out.
We can't let it happen again.
Hello?
Kid!
Ooh, that hurt.
Hate when that happens.
Oh.
Bet you Mrs. Pennywise likes it.
Oh. They have Pennywise bust through the glass and just eat this kid up right in front of his face. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
I tell you, the helium that Pennywise uses in that balloon is amazing.
Whoever's in that refrigerator is pissed.
I missed you.
The voice is wicked.
Yeah.
Pennywise voice.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Finish it. For good.
I've seen all of us die. It consumes us from the inside until we don't have a choice anymore.
You lied. And I died. You lied. And I died.
That's creepy.
That actually looks like a great follow-up.
It
Like, I'm
does.
pretty excited off the trailer. The first one
man.
was really good. Hopefully this lives up to it.
I'm super excited too. I know the first film was so anticipated and the trailer was groundbreaking. So many
Yeah.
people were so excited to see this movie.
Freaked out by it.
Oh, yes.
I do got to point out Barry, Mr. Bill Hader, is in It Chapter 2, which is awesome. Love to see Bill Hader in
Yes.
anything. That guy is awesome. Definitely stay tuned. There's going to be a lot of new news coming out about It Chapter 2. So what do we want to move on to? We're going to attack the web. You want to attack the web?
Sounds good to me.
Attack that web. God, love that sound, right?
Yeah.
All right, on this week's episode of Attack the Web, we're taking a look at the fan film TK-436, A Stormtrooper Story. I gotta say, so this film is kind of, it's a side story, obviously, in the Star Wars universe. Takes place telling the backstory of Stormtroopers, because obviously, if you're big fans of Star Wars, you understand that these are kind of just like enlisted military people, not just kind of blank masks. You kind of always just looked at Stormtroopers as disposable. This kind of took that in a different angle to show you that there's really a person behind or inside the helmet. And I gotta tell you, some of the things that stood out to me, I did like the darkness of it. I liked kind of the shallow color palette that they used. They kept it really grim coloring. I liked the way it was filmed. To me, it was a really cool, like, indie music video style. Like, they didn't try too hard. Is it perfect? I think there's some holes in the special effects, but I think it works with it. Like, it almost felt like comic bookish style to it. What was your takeaways from watching it?
Well, one of the things that I really enjoyed about the movie is I felt like I was really watching a war movie.
Yeah.
It was someone that really is going into war, and this is what is going to happen in that war. I mean, the trailer sets the tone very quickly. They are burning someone up.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Yeah, it's some graphic scenes that you're not used to in the Star Wars world. It's interesting because it does take place on the battlefield, but I like the storytelling of it, of the time jump. It jumps back to him leaving his girlfriend, kind of the pain that this couple is going through with him having to go off to war. You never really saw that side of this story in any of the movies. I gave them a lot of credit for bringing that out. I thought that was really well done. Any negatives, or were you all good with the movie, or what?
So with A Stormtrooper Story, it was too personal for me. I wanted to see just action. I want to see Darth Vader. That's who I'm always looking for in these fan films. And that's not to say that A Stormtrooper Story is a bad movie. It's just not my cup of tea.
Yeah. One of the negatives, I think, the biggest negative of this one is the costume design. The Star Wars the Stormtrooper's eyes is like kind of drooping and more sharp angled, and it was really distracting from the story, which is unfortunate because I really like the story. I like the personability of it. I like that it gave you this backstory. There's an amazing twist at the end. I don't want to spoil it, but I thought that was really clever. The way it ended, I didn't see it coming, and I thought it was amazing because you didn't think of the Star Wars battles in this type of setting. So I really give them credit for putting it in this style and making you kind of think outside the box when it comes to Stormtrooper, Star Wars battles, and just these people dying and not being really anybody. This makes you rethink that idea that these are real humans in this.
Of course. I think A Stormtrooper Story does a great job at making the character feel relatable, because there are many people that go into the war, and then it's just they go through all this trauma, and when they come back,
really humanize them. You see the drama that it brings, the conflict that hurts with your family. You don't think of these guys being drafted.
Exactly.
They essentially are. With an army that size.
Right.
Never got to see that. So I definitely agree on that.
They're going to war just in space.
I thought that was really well done in the film. But like I said, the costume design, unfortunately, the Stormtrooper helmets they're really distracting looking at them.
It's just like, what am I looking at here?
Yeah, tricky. It was a cool battle scene. It's Sam Tubia and Sam Goma Edwards. I'm looking off screen because I really needed to read that, so I apologize there. I'm not prepared. But it's on their channel. We do have the link below. Don't click it just yet. Stay with us.
Stop.
I know you're dying to leave and you're probably already on that X button, but no, stay with us. You're going to like what we have to bring you next. But I would say definitely, I think it's worth a watch. It's only a 12-minute runtime, so it's an easy watch. You're not going to invest a lot of your time. I think it's well worth the 12 minutes to click the link and check out TK-436.
That's right.
Aren't you at your post? That was a tie-in. So I think it's ready for some binge-worthy.
I think so.
Listen up now. This is serious.
I was just wondering,
On this week's episode of Bingeworthy, we're taking a look at the Netflix original anthology series, Black Mirror.
Black Mirror.
I'm a late boomer to this series. You had recommended, I had a few people recommend, so I have started watching. I am not through the series, and I have to make an embarrassing announcement on this. I actually started watching season 5 first. I thought I clicked season 1, episode 1, but it just started playing, and I knew that the stories didn't. The idea behind Black Mirror is that the story, it's not really a continuation. That they're standalone episodes, kind of like a Twilight Zone-esque style series where they don't continue. So you don't know if you're watching the wrong season or not. And I knew that going in, so I just watched the first episode, and I knew they wouldn't continue. I watched the second episode of season 5. And then it was when I got to the third episode and Miley Cyrus popped up, I was like, wait a minute, I think I'm in the wrong season. So I went back and watched the first couple episodes of season 1. Yeah, she doesn't look like Hannah Montana.
Nope.
But you recommended the series. You're a big fan of it. So why don't you tell everybody what you like, don't like, and kind of a premise here.
Yes, I love Black Mirror. I think that it has such a good story to each episode. Each episode stands alone to be itself, but yet they all follow the same theme, which is your conscious being inside of a robot or a computer chip, I guess. That's like the main thing of Black Mirror. So I think one of my favorite things about Black Mirror is that each episode, there isn't really a happy ending. Like, exactly.
No, nor a lot of times not even a happy middle.
Yes, yeah, right.
Happy intro.
Beginning, middle, end is not going to be happy for you. But anyway, I really enjoy the effects that they have in that movie because this is a Netflix feature.
It's like watching a movie, each standalone episode.
Each episode, and they're chunky episodes. You're not just going to be sitting there for 30 minutes and then have to get up and then change or click away for the ad. Each episode has about a good hour.
Some are hour 10, yeah.
I think White Christmas was my favorite episode. Actually, you know what? I take that back. Playtest is my favorite episode. It is so clever.
You realize there is a small medical procedure involved.
Sorry for a game?
So mischievous and so...
Which season is this in?
Oh my goodness, I couldn't tell you. I don't know.
Now I keep hearing a lot about the Star Trek episode that I'm working my way towards. I hear that's a popular episode, so I'm looking forward to getting to that.
Yes.
I will say the series, it's very twisted. And I brought up Twilight Zone. It kind of has that feel to it where you've kind of got to let go of a little bit of reality, or a lot of reality watching this series. That some of them do take place. It feels like current times and you can go along with the story, but there's always an angle there where you just got to go with it. You got to remember you're watching a TV series. You're watching it because you want to be taken away from the everyday world. So let the series take you there. And I think a lot of people get too emotionally attached to TV shows or series and say there's no way that could happen. This is too fake. Well, that's the point of entertainment, is to take you somewhere that doesn't exist. And Black Mirror, I think, does a great job on each standalone episode of just having you disconnect from reality, and you just got to go with the flow on them. Especially the first episode of season 5, which I thought was the very first episode. I didn't know what I was getting into. It's a little trippy of an episode with the fighting game, and for those of you that seen it know what I'm talking about. I didn't quite know how to take it, and then I had to just keep watching the next few episodes. I still wanted to buy in. There's something about these episodes that you don't quite know what you're watching or what they're getting to, but you're intrigued enough that you want to get to the end to find out where they're going to go, because it's nice knowing that each episode they're going to sum it up for you. They're going to wrap up that, because you know they're going to start over a different story the next episode. It's not going to continuously keep going and drag out over a 12 episode season. You get that closure each hour, and I like that about the series.
Yes, each episode really sets a tone, punts you right in the gut. Each episode really starts off strong, punches you right in the gut, and lets you know that we are not here to play games.
No.
Black Mirror is no joke.
It is another dimension.
Yes, it is.
I think it's worth watching. Like I said, I'm going to continue. I'm only 3 episodes into season 1, and I'm already, I guess, 2/3 of the way through season 5. You said it's only 3 episodes. I've watched 2 of them.
Man.
But they are short seasons, where they 8 episode, I think, seasons.
Yes.
So they're quick watches. You can run through them pretty quick. Yeah. I was intrigued by it. I'm curious to see what's going on. I don't know that I would rate it amongst my favorite series that Netflix has put out, but I will say that it's held my interest, and I think it gets better. I've been told that each season or each episode gets better as they go, so I'm looking forward to continuing it. You would rate it like top 5 on Netflix for you, or
top 5 series? Oh yeah,
easily
definitely.
Top 3.
It's so unique. Oh, top 3. I don't know.
Oh,
I really enjoy Dexter, but that'll be for another.
Well, that's not Netflix. I'm talking Netflix original. How would you rate
Netflix original? Out of all of the series,
there's only a handful.
Okay, yeah, it's gonna have to be up there.
Top 5.
I'll say top 3.
Nice.
I'll say top 3 just because I don't know of many Netflix original series, so I'm gonna have it at top 3.
Nice. Yes. So definitely, if you got Netflix, you're already paying for it.
That's right.
Check out Black Mirror.
Yes.
And now we're going to wrap things up with some music.
Sounds
good
to me.
Listen to music?
Yeah.
Can't wait for this. I Miss My MTV.
Me too. I miss him.
All right, we're on our final segment, episode 2.
Yes, we are.
Demetrius, I'm proud of you, man. You're
Thank you.
killing it on this. This
Thank
is awesome.
you. I love being
I
here.
love this guy. I love this guy.
Thank you so much.
We got an awesome artist for you to reintroduce. We had a track from him a couple months ago on the show. It's Toro y Moi, and we're looking at Ordinary Pleasure. This is the second track by him. I think it's a funky beat. I love this guy's style.
Oh, yeah.
Each track of his has this funky style to it. I really like this album, but we really wanted to focus on this song for you. So check it out. Toro y Moi, everybody.
This song is amazing. You're going to love it.
It's always the same as always. It's a game that we play, no one's safe. Maximize all the pleasure, even with all this weather, nothing can make it better. Maximize all the pleasure, maximize all the pleasure, even with all this weather, nothing can make it better. Maximize all the pleasure.
So, Toro y Moi, great track, right?
It was amazing.
Funky track.
Funky.
That's a cool
Rhythm.
song. That's like your sunny day, like be outside, have some
Yes.
friends around, pop that in. Everyone's gonna start bobbing their head
Have
to
a beer.
it. Yes.
Sit by the campfire. Enjoy the song.
It's all the little things, ladies and gentlemen. Like Toro y Moi's Ordinary Pleasures. It's all in the title right there. Thank you for checking out this episode. It's been a lot of fun. We hope you guys are enjoying the show. If you haven't already, click like and subscribe. Demetrius, what do they need to do?
Please click like and subscribe.
Yes, do it now.
Do it before I decide for you.
And share with your friends. They need to be a part of the fun. You shouldn't hold this all to yourself. That's just not nice.
Don't be selfish.
Don't be selfish. It's not a good quality in people. Thank you for checking this out. As always, I'm Robbie.
I'm Demetrius.
And this is
Attack on Show.